Hey y'all, welcome back to Ukulele Wine Time. My name is Kathryn. You just bought a ukulele. Now what do? I'm going to take you through getting your ukulele out of the box, getting you acquainted with your brand new instrument, and taking you up to the point where you'll be ready to start learning and playing new songs. Let's get started. Ukulele Wine Time. First of all, I want to welcome you to the ukulele community. This is probably the most positive space that you will find on the internet. I'm here to tell you, you made a great life decision, whether you bought the ukulele to just play more songs on your own. Maybe it's the first instrument that you're trying. You've always wanted to play music and learn an instrument. It's never too late to start learning. This is a wonderful instrument to jump in and just start learning songs right away. Maybe you want to play with your kids. Maybe you want to play with other people. Maybe you want to start writing your own songs. Whatever the reason, I'm so happy you're here. You did a good thing. Okay, so you just got a ukulele out of the box. Oh, also the wine. You might notice ukulele wine time, we're drinking wine. If you want to sip with me while we're setting up your ukulele, not the worst idea ever, but no pressure. You just got your ukulele out of the box. There are probably two different states the strings could be in, and you're gonna wanna, I'm sure, jump in right away and try out your ukulele, get it tuned up. However, if your strings have come super, super loose, they're like kind of like even just like super floppy, not tight at all. The last ukulele I unboxed, the strings were totally this way. You're gonna wanna tighten up the tuning pegs. So you're gonna turn them so the strings are pulled tighter across the body of the ukulele before you attempt to tune. So you want to tighten them until the strings are just holding a tone rather than like, you know, flapping around everywhere on the ukulele. So that's tip number one, tighten the strings before you tune. Okay, or your strings might come tight across the body, and that's great. And then you can start trying to tune. I will link to my tuning video where I go nice and slow, step by step. I show you a couple different ways to tune. I take you through the whole process. I'm not going to take you through that process here, but I will tell you the names of the strings. So we've got 4 strings on the ukulele. Generally for right-handed people, you're going to hold, and I'll go over these parts in just a second, but you're going to hold the head of the ukulele in your left hand, strum with your right hand. And so I'll show the strings in this relation here. So starting from the bottom down here, the strings are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So starting from the bottom and going up, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will start from the top going down. They have note names. So the note names are G, this is standard tuning, G, C, E, A. Sounds like I might need to tune my C string. So again, that's G, C, E, A, standard ukulele tuning. And I want to point out these are note names, and a note is just a single pitch because you're going to jump in and start learning chords soon too, which is where you play more than one note on your ukulele, but we tune to a single pitch. Cool? Single pitch, and then a chord. Both have letter names, so that can be a little confusing. So good to know just starting out if this is your first time playing music, your first string instrument, etc. Now that we've got our strings and hopefully we're in tune, or not, you don't have to tune yet, don't worry about that. We're gonna go over the parts of the ukulele. So 3 main parts of the ukulele. So we've got the head, the neck, and the body. Head, neck, body. Head, neck, body of the ukulele. We'll take a closer look at each one of these. Also, you got your wine glass. That's optional. Might make setup a little more enjoyable. Totally, if you want. Okay, so let's take a look at the head or the headstock of the ukulele. We've got the tuners. So these are what you turn tighter to pull the string tighter to make the pitch go up, or you can turn them looser to help the string go down or the pitch go down. So tuners. These are the tuning pegs. It's what the string is wrapped around. Okay, that's our headstock. And then this is the nut. This helps keep the string at their home base, keeps those strings in place. We got our 4 strings. Moving on to the neck of the ukulele. This is also where the fretboard lives. These are frets of the ukulele, and we'll talk more in a minute about what it means to play on a certain fret. But this is 1st fret, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and so on. And you'll see dots that mark certain frets. So at the 5th, the 7th, and so forth. We've got some fret markers here. You don't need to worry about those too much right now, but just know that that's what those dots are telling us. And you'll have it on the side of your ukulele here and then on the front there. That's our fretboard for the strings. Moving on to the body of your ukulele. This is the sound hole, so where the sound comes out. Important when you're playing your ukulele. It's very tempting when you start. You want to kind of look down at your strings. However, you want to get used to having the sound hole pointing out at your audience, just as you would with your voice. If you're singing, you want the sound to project out. So just know that where that sound hole is pointing, that's where the sound is going to go. That's the sound hole. Moving down here, this is the bridge of the ukulele. So that's our other part of where the strings connect. So we've got the nut, tuning pegs, nut, all the way down here to the bridge and the body of your ukulele. You might have something on the bottom like I do for a strap or to plug in if your ukulele has that option, but there are a bunch of different things the ukulele could have in that department, so we won't worry about that, or straps or anything at this moment in time. So those are your parts of the ukulele: head, neck, body. You got it. You got this. Now that we've got the parts of the ukulele down, let's talk about starting to play the ukulele. So we need to talk finger numbers. So when playing the ukulele, thumb does not get a finger number. Thumb, you're so cool, you can do so many things. Don't get a number. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for our ukulele finger numbers. This is my left hand. So if I say 1st finger on the 1st fret, for example, you'll know that you're going to use your pointer finger, or a 3rd finger, you would be using your ring finger. And this will go into reading chord diagrams or chord symbols later on. So keep that in mind when you're jumping in and learning songs. So we've got our finger numbers. Let's talk fret numbers now. So we know this is the fretboard. We've counted our frets, or we've seen how to number those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so forth. You're actually going to play, when I say play on the 1st fret, you're going to push on the string in between either the nut and the fret bar, so the silver bar or whatever color it might be on your ukulele. It's going to be pushing right in between all the way down to the wood, okay, on that string. If I say 2nd finger, 2nd fret on your bottom string, that's what 2nd finger, 2nd fret looks like. So now you know your finger numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know how to count frets. That's our overview of the ukulele right out of the box and what to do. Again, welcome to the ukulele community. I'm so excited for you. We're so happy you're here. If you found this video helpful, please cheers the like button below, and I hope to see you soon for more Ukulele Wine Time. Ukulele Wine Time.